Hey, what's up, sports bettors? Matt Modi here with OddsJam, coming to you to preview the Monday night football game between the Broncos and the Chargers. Yes, you heard that right. We somehow have another primetime football game that features the Denver Broncos. This is week 6. This is their 4th primetime game. They had week 1, Monday Night Football, week 3, Sunday Night Football, week 5, Thursday Night Football. Now they're back Monday Night Football. Poor NFL. They put a lot of eggs in their basket of Russell Wilson being, good with the Broncos. That hasn't been the case. Now, for this game, specifically, he is currently nursing a shoulder/lat injury. He got an injection on Friday. All reports are that he is expected to play. Who knows what we're going to get out of Russell Wilson? He has been absolutely dreadful. Not only has he been missing throws, which you can explain away, with the shoulder injury, but missing open players seems like confusion with the offense itself, not knowing where to go. Not great. Unsurprisingly, the Chargers are pretty massive favorites here. The best line you can get on them are at minus 220 at Tipico. Now, first of all, I would never advise touching a money line that bad. Second of all, there's really no value on it either. If you look at all the other books, 2 sharp bookmakers, BetOnline, bookmaker, 225. Pinnacle, sharpest sportsbook in the world, a little bit better at minus 232. Still not a positive EV play when you remove the VIG. On the Broncos side of it, at plus 205, the best odds you're getting on DraftKings and Bet365. A little bit better value there with BetOnline and Bookmaker, having them at plus 195, plus 188. But if you look at OddsJam, plus 202, not a positive EV play. The spread, which is where things are a little bit more interesting. And one thing that's cool, there's a couple things. Number one, this page is completely free to use. You want to go to oddsjam.com, sports, NFL, choose a game. You can line shop for completely free. The next thing that's cool is all these main markets, the money line, the point spread, the total, are all going to be on one page. But if you open up, you can view the alternate lines. And what we see here is that the spread is priced between 4.5 to 5.5, depending on where you're looking. Now, this feels gross. The best play here is to take the Broncos plus 5.5 at minus 109 on Circa. Granted, if you remove the VIG, which we can do, I can show you how to do that. All you need to do is just look at the 2 lines of what Pinnacle prices it at, minus 116, plus 104. Go to no VIG, fair odds calculator, no VIG, fair odds calculator. It was plus 116, it was minus 104. Prices that at about minus 110. So that is, in fact, a positive expected value play if you did want to back the Broncos at minus 109 on Circa Sportsbook. So if you did want to lock that in, that would be a plus EV play. The next market that I wanted to look at was the total points, which is priced between 45.5 and 46. Right off the bat, that sounds like a high number when you're looking at the 2 teams involved, or the 1 team involved, I should say, the Broncos. They have a horrible offense. They have a great defense. That just screams under. But the books are pricing this at 46, 45.5. Not seeing a ton of value here on the total, really. The best odds that you could probably get would be the under 46, again, on Circa. But that one's not plus EV, right? Like if you remove the VIG from plus 102, minus 115, that's not going to be a positive expected value play. So really, the only play that's worth taking here is the Broncos plus 5.5 at minus 109 on Circa. That's the best play there. But one thing that I like to do specifically for a game is just look at the positive EV page and then look specifically for a game. So what we see right here on the screen, Broncos first half spread plus 3.5. I get it. It feels gross. The no VIG line, pricing that at about minus 110.11. So there is some value there when you remove the VIG, only 13 cents in market with, pretty tight market. And then if you open up if you open up a play, it pulls up where every sportsbook is pricing it. If you click view event page, it pulls up not only where every sportsbook prices that specific play, but the spread in general. And what we can see, books are either pricing this at 3, which Bet365, FoxBet, DraftKings, or 3.5, which is Caesars and PointsBet. This 3.5 number is actually a pretty big deal at halftime. The Broncos, it's tied heading into the first half. Chargers kick a last-minute field goal, go up by 3. This bet pushes this bet wins. In the NFL, if we've learned anything, just because something happened last week doesn't mean it's going to happen week over week. Weird things happen in the NFL. Could the Broncos keep this? Could the Broncos defense, I should say, keep it close? Could they shut down the Chargers offense for a half? Absolutely. Crazier things have happened. The Raiders went up 17-0 against the Chiefs on Monday night to tell you that anything can happen. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this one in on Caesars. Denver Broncos, first half spread, plus 3.5. I'm going to put half of a unit on it, which is just $50 for me. So for those of you at home, unit sizing this positive expected value play, it's going to be a $50 play. Let me just add it to my bet tracker. This was on Caesars. And that is going to be it. That is going to be my favorite bet for the Monday Night Football game between the Broncos and the Chargers. If I had to guess, I would also lean towards this going under, but I'm going to wait to see if I can get a better line because it's not currently positive expected value. And that's it. So if you're tailing me on my Broncos bet, which feels gross, let me know. Would love to hear it. But that's it. So I appreciate you guys watching and have a good one.